Personally speaking, something I always noticed about competition is that I seem to remember the details of what happened in matches way better than I remember the details of any training session. So if I make a mistake in a competition, I seem to really learn from it way more than I would in a training session. For some reason, it feels more vivid to me, and I remember it better when it was in a competition. Have you found that to be the same for you?
Yes, because like if you think about, like if you mistake at the tournament, you're gonna keep think about that mistake over and over because you care about, you say, man, I cannot mistake, because if I compete again, I cannot mistake this again. I have to fix my game, like, and then it's gonna stick on your head, and so and then you wanna like fix that. That's why you want to stay on your mind. Say, man, why I mistake this? I should do that. I should do this, And for sure, for you to fall again on that mistake, it's going to be really hard, because automatically you're going to like start fixing that, So when you're sparring at the academy, can be the same, but we're not going to be too important, because you're there and maybe you have some fun with your friends, and you tap and start over and laugh. It's more like it's like a hobby, and then also is the place that you have fun, and the tournament, like, is gonna mean a lot too, because other people are watching you competing, and then when you compete again, you don't want to like look like kind of bad again, and mistake again. So then you're going to try to fix that right away.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I also like what you said there too. You mentioned the heightened state of awareness in a competition. Your adrenaline's up and you're really just, you're firing on all cylinders. So I feel like part of that is part of the fact that you remember so well what happened and so vividly is just that you're in an overall heightened sense of awareness. In fact, I find that if I'm rolling in class, if I don't take notes and write down exactly what happened the same night, I'm not going to remember. I'm not going to remember what happened. But with tournaments, I've never needed to write anything down. I do, but I really don't need to, So that's a really good point you made. Let me ask you this. One of the valuable lessons that you learn from competing as well is how to process losses and how to deal with a loss. What advice do you typically give people that lose in a tournament, feel really bad about it, and can't seem to kind of let it go? Do you have any advice you give students that really get bothered by losses?
Yes, you have to face the losses or the defeats that you have as a motivation, to do better next time, to train more, to change something that you did, that you have to change for the next one, right? So that's, like, you're like, everybody's going to be sad for sure. Like a loss is not like you're not. If you're happy because your loss is like you saw something wrong, is something that you don't care about it. You say, if you're content as well for the third or second place as well, man, you cannot do this. You have to at least myself, if I play second or third, I'm be very mad as I lose on the first mat, So and that process, man, takes a few days. You're gonna be very, like, at least I speak for myself, like, it's gonna take few days for that process, digest that, defeat. And then I start, like, think about it, what I can do better, like how I like my training, I need to change for the next time, what I need to adjust it so that the next time I can do better. I think that's, doesn't have much secret. I think you need to put more time in, work, harder, and do better next time.